What if we told you that a single nation is challenging the existing global order across economic, military, and diplomatic fronts? That's right, we're talking about the People's Republic of China. Under the assertive leadership of Xi Jinping, China has set an ambitious goal. By the year 2049, it seeks to surpass the United States in not one but three major domains. The U.S. intelligence community's 2023 threat assessment isn't taking these ambitions lightly. It reports that China has the capability to challenge the current international paradigm. But how, you might ask? Essentially, they're doing this through unique economic practices. Practices that some might call predatory. They're manipulating markets, bending them to their will, to gain an advantage for their firms. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security's 2024 Homeland Threat Assessment has predicted just this. China's influence isn't limited to its borders. It's felt across the globe. This nation is none other than China, a rising global power, whose influence is felt globally. As we move further into the 21st century, understanding the reach and impact of China's global influence becomes even more crucial. So how exactly is China exerting its influence on the global stage? To understand this, let's first look at some key initiatives China has launched. The Belt and Road Initiative, for instance, is a global development strategy involving infrastructure development and investments in nearly 70 countries. Then, there's the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, a free trade agreement among 15 nations in the Asia-Pacific region, which is set to create the world's largest trading bloc. But China's global strategies go beyond economic initiatives. The country is also merging its military capabilities with its economic, technological, and diplomatic clout. This integration allows China to project power and exert influence in ways that traditional military strength alone could not achieve. A critical aspect of this strategy is China's use of its position in global supply chains and trade partnerships. By leveraging these relationships, China is not only shaping the international order but also reinforcing its territorial claims. This approach has implications for global politics and economics, potentially altering the balance of power in significant ways. Now, let's talk about technology. China is harnessing the power of artificial intelligence and big data analytics to bolster its global strategies. These technologies are being used to strengthen economic coercion, espionage capabilities, and influence operations. In other words, China is leveraging the digital age to its advantage, using technology as a tool of statecraft. But what does all this mean for the world? Well, it's clear that China's diverse approaches are reshaping the international landscape in its favor. Its economic initiatives, military integration, strategic trade partnerships, and technological advances are all part of a larger plan to project Chinese power and influence on a global scale. China's diverse approaches are reshaping the international landscape in its favor. In 2024, China is poised to pose even more challenges to the international order. The People's Liberation Army, or PLA, is modernizing and intelligentizing its forces, a process that heavily emphasizes the integration of artificial intelligence and the sophisticated use of propaganda to advance its objectives. The PLA Navy and Air Force are not to be overlooked, as they continue to bolster their capabilities in weapons of mass destruction. This strengthening is a clear indication of China's determination to assert its military prowess on a global scale. Moreover, China is making significant strides in establishing overseas military installations, a move that extends its geopolitical reach and influence. This is coupled with the country's advancements in space warfare capabilities, which could potentially redefine the landscape of international military conflict. As we navigate the challenges posed by China's growing influence, understanding the interplay between its diverse approaches is crucial. This includes recognizing the convergence of military might, technological advancements, and diplomatic tactics. China's strategic moves in 2024 underscore its intent to challenge the existing global order and its readiness to shape a new one. The world watches and waits as China continues to redefine its role on the global stage.